You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nebby here from Drakewing Gaming, and sending out toward the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of 1TraitDanger. Also, Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully this will be a great, awesome New Year for the channel and for everyone, for every single one of you. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Oh, Blakely, sorry, this is probably so boring, isn't it? No, actually not at all. You guys are really talented. It's cool to watch you guys work. Really? Ah, shit, what time is it? It's really late, man. I think it's time we called it a night. Yeah, I guess. Thanks for tagging along, Blakely. Stoney and Trait pack up and head to the rooms for the night. Hey there. 3 days down. Tomorrow's your last day to prepare for the festival, aka your last day to interact with your potential love interests. So you better make it count. You've been spending a lot of time with Stoney, huh? Maybe he's actually starting to like you. I think you're getting close to truly understanding him. Or not. Hard to get a read on that guy. Anyway, that's my advice for today. Good luck tomorrow. Hey, this is Tim Schenectady, Campus News. Here's a scoop of the week, or should I say, scalp of the week. There's a bunch of motherfuckers out there buying up all the goddamn tickets. One of our regular listeners had this to say. I'm super pissed. I wanted to go see the shows, and now I can't. And honestly, I agree with our poor listener. Imagine your babe wants to go to the show, but your broke ass has to be like, sorry, that shit's been scalped. They're gonna break up with you on the spot. Scalpers beware. One day it's gonna be your babe. I'm sure there's some last-minute work to be done. Let's go see what Trait and Stoney are up to. Oh, Blakely! I have a question. Do you like Halloween or Christmas more? Halloween. I think I like Halloween more. Even if I'm too old to trick-or-treat, cooping up with a scary movie and a bunch of candy never gets old. Right. I just like the whole vibe of the season. I get Stoney a few pumpkin-scented candles every year when autumn rolls around. I used to get him just one, but he likes them so much, he burns through them so quickly. I don't even like it that much. Whatever, it's basically just tradition at this point. Shut up. I wish Blakely could have been here when you made those pumpkin cookies last Halloween. With the cute little sprinkles. Dude, stop. We can't wait to spend the festival with you, Blakely. A whole day of playing fun games and eating yummy snacks. It's like the best welcoming gift for you. Oh, yeah, I bet the culinary club is going to be making some good stuff. Well, maybe they'll bake those cupcakes from last year. Trait, I know you have a sweet tooth sometimes, but please don't spend the whole day just eating desserts, okay? Why not? Because I don't want to spend another afternoon holding your ears back so you can throw up. Well, you know, I do the same for you. Their bickering continues for a while. They don't even notice when I leave to go to class. Today I'll study... workout. I run around the field for a bit. Before I start, I noticed Stoney slamming a ball through an outdoor basketball goal. His form is very impressive. Oh, and that Tommy guy's out here. Hey, what are you doing? Beep! Nothing. No need to get so defensive. I've just never seen you out here before. Is there really a Tommy path? I hope there's a Tommy path. Cute lion guy. You don't look like the type to work out. What? Oh, is that a camera? Yes? What are you taking pictures out here for? The only thing out here is me. Oh, Stoney's over there. Bless you, babe. It's none of your business, really. You're friends with Stoney, aren't you? I guess you could say that. Oh, so cool. What? Nothing. Tommy bolts away from me at impressive speed. Maybe he should be a runner. Oh, the athletics field. I'm at the field again. A group of the athletes are playing cornhole with bags Stoney and I made. Another group has decided to play capture the flag. Stoney stands silently in front of me, hands buried deep into his jacket pockets. He looks tense. Maybe he has something he wants to tell me. Yo, Blakely. Can I talk to you? His genuine tone makes me nervous. Yeah, sure. Listen, this is gonna sound weird, but... I don't know, I feel weird on the inside. I've had this thing on my mind for the last few days. I just can't stop thinking about it. I'm trying to, sort out all these feelings in my head. But it's a lot to handle. I've never really felt like this before, you know? What do you do when you have such a strange feeling? With each passing moment, my heart beats faster and faster. Get high and write about it. Yeah, write about it, get high, write about it. I like to write about it. If I write a poem about how I feel, it gives me a better grasp on the situation as a whole. It makes it a little bit easier to understand. Maybe, but I feel like I'm missing something. Missing something, as in... I like to write about it, but only if I'm high. Hey, that's it! That's what I have to do! What is it that's bothering you? Well... You promise you won't think less of me no matter what I say? Yeah, of course! I feel warm all over. Is this it? Is this the moment I've been waiting for this whole time? Blakely. I need to get a horse. What? You said you weren't going to judge me. No, I'm not. It's just not what I expected you to say. Why do you want a horse? It's not a want. It's a need. Okay, why do you need a horse? I've been having this insane dream every single night for the last few weeks. It's starting to freak me out. What is it? It starts off with Trait and I having an argument in Mexico City. Why are we in Mexico City? I have no idea. But the argument is so bad we break up the band. Oh no. That's not even the worst part. I stopped having nightmares about being separated from Trait years ago. They don't faze me much anymore. So anyway, after we split, I don't know what to do with myself. So I fuck off and move away and start a farm in South Dakota. I'm living an actual rural farmer's life. I'm eating meat, grits, corn, and shit. I got pigs and goats in my backyard. You name it, I got it. Weird ass dream. Most importantly, I have a beloved pet horse I named Gus. I mean, it all sounds great, right? But every time I have this dream, Gus runs away. I always wake up feeling genuine grief, like it actually happened, like I'm never going to love again. I don't even know if he's dead or alive. It's terrible. This happens every night. I'm starting to freak out. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm starting to think an alternate universe version of me is trying to communicate with me. I have to find Gus in this universe and make sure he doesn't run away. We're supposed to be together in some universe. Maybe alternate Stoney figured out that this is the one. Blakely, help me find my horse. How high are you? How high are you? Like a little under 6 feet tall, I think. No, wait. I'm not high at all. What are you doubting? What, are you doubting my intelligence? Wait. Horses, stables, ropes. Ropes! I got it. God, what the fuck? He is definitely fucking high. You should do research on it. Maybe you should try to explore an interest in a horse in a different way. Something more practical than just outright owning a horse with no experience. You could try riding lessons or something, then learn if you have what it takes to actually have a horse. Wow, that's an actual solution. Wait, horses, stables, ropes. Ropes! I got it. We should do a tug of war for the festival. Tug of war, that's a bit old-fashioned. But it's a classic. We can invite the other clubs and distribute all the athletes equally into different teams so it's a fair game and have a tug-of-war competition. We can have a championship match at the end of the day. I'm a fucking genius. The way that he arrives at this conclusion is definitely strange, but honestly really impressive. That's actually a really good idea, Stoney. It'll be really fun. Really? I mean, thanks. Let's do it. I'll go tell everyone else. Stoney runs past me before I can even process it. I feel like there isn't much I can do here right now, so I'm gonna head back up to my room. After today, I feel a lot closer to Stoney. I think I'm getting close to cracking his shell, and soon I'll be able to indulge in that sweet, sweet Stoney love. Just like Mark said. Speaking of which, it's time for Mark to tell me how I did. Hey! What? This is the first time Stoney has texted me. Quick, what do I say? Hey, Stoney. Hey, Stoney. Wait, did I come off as uninterested? Let me see. Hi, Stoney. Hi, Stone. Ouch, has anyone ever called him Stone? Hey, there you go. Ah, that wasn't too many Y's. I know it's late, but do you want to come hang out? In my room? Just you and me? Oh, God. Yeah, I'll be there in a sec. With every minute that passes as I walk to Stoney's room, I get more and more anxious. A guy has never invited me to his room before. I've got to chill out before I get there so he doesn't think I'm weird. That's an interesting shirt. Ross Tibbs? Tibe? I don't know what that says. I can't really tell. It's a weird font. Welcome to Casa de Bologna. Pretty cool, right? I like the spirals. Good lord, this wallpaper is just fucking meant for someone who gets high all the time. Jesus. It's awesome. His eyes red? His eyes might be red. Yeah, it's awesome. Stoney keeps smiling at me. So, now it's time for business. Surely you know why I invited you here. No, I don't. That's a shame. It's a pretty serious matter. I thought you would have realized what it was. Oh, really? What is it then? You want to get high? Oh, sure, yes, cool. Ha, you thought I was serious for a second. I get high with Stoney. So, you told me before you don't just give your shit to anyone. I guess I've earned it, huh? Yeah, guess so. Don't let it get to your head just yet, alright? I did want to ask, though, why invite me? Wouldn't you usually invite Trait? Oh, yeah. He seemed kind of off this evening. He wasn't as energetic as he normally is. He went back up to his room way earlier than normal. He just gets like that sometimes. I've known him for long enough that I know I just need to let him be. He'll come to me when he's ready to talk. It's best not to push him about. You really care about Trait? I do. He cares a lot about me, too. How did you guys meet, anyway? Oh, what's the story there? Well, I found him in a cardboard box one day. No, I'm being totally serious. Nobody ever believes me when I say that's how I met him. But it really is. It's kind of a long story. It's a little sad, too. Come on, tell me. Well, since you asked for it, it requires some backstory, though. When I was a kid, I was really close with my dad. He used to be a construction worker, but when Mom got this big promotion right after I was born, he decided it'd be best to focus his time on raising me. He was basically a stay-at-home dad, so we spent a lot of time together. I was also getting bullied a lot in school. It wasn't just light heckling or anything, it was pretty bad. I got my shit hacked like 1,000,000 times. I'd get home all upset, but my dad would always know how to make me feel better. I always got compared to him a lot. I looked like him, acted like him, all that stuff. I was like, hey, people say I'm like him, and I think he's cool, then I must be cool too. And yeah, so he got diagnosed with an illness, and it hit me pretty hard. Sorry, I told you it was sad. He came to me one day and laid it out for me straight. He was sick and he had to make all these visits to the doctor. And I was in, middle school. I didn't know how to handle any of that. But he was like, don't worry, I'm going to the doctor so they can make me better. He said it was like when I had to go to the dentist and he took care of a cavity. Because of course he'd say something like that. Then the day before New Year's Eve, he died next to me and my mom in the hospital. It truly was the worst night of my life. I didn't stop crying. I was so upset I ran past the doctor and my mom and out onto the streets. I didn't care that it was dark or raining or whatever. I just kept running down the sidewalk until I couldn't anymore. Well, anyway, that night when I started getting tired from running, I heard a bunch of noise coming from an alley, so I went to go check it out. And there was Trait, all alone, trying to stay warm in a fucking cardboard box holding that weird gas mask. He looked like complete shit. Like he clearly hadn't been taken care of physically for a while, and he was visibly scared. I don't know, it's not really my place to talk about what happened with him, but he went through some shit. I sat down with him and told him what was going on with me that night. Like, hey man, nice to meet you, just watch my dad die. Alright, I'm actually gonna pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. And I love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful, happy New Year's. Anyway, bye-bye!